We're now going to look at conditional list comprehension examples. So given a sequence of numbers, square the ones greater than 40. Okay, so let's start off with our list. We are going to, let's just say, iterate through some range of numbers. So we're going from the 0 all the way to 50. And so there's our for loop that's going to come in the middle. Our condition will come over here. If I is greater than 40, now we need to put our expression. What is going to happen to these numbers? Well, we are going to square them. So this will actually start at 0, go one by one, all the way up. It'll keep testing this. So the first 40 numbers will be false. And then finally, when we get to 41, it will be squared. And then 42 all the way to 49 squared. All right, so I want to do this one again, but let's just say we are already given a list. So we'll just call the list A, and we'll do the same thing. So say we have 100, negative 50, 780, 24, 99. So let's do the same thing. I'm going to copy and paste this over here. Now, instead of iterating through range of 50, I'll just say for I in A. So A is going to be this list. I know it looks weird to say for I in A, but A is just this list of 5 numbers. And if the current number is greater than 40, it will square it. So that is 100, 780, and then 99. All right, let's look at an example where we just collect all of the even numbers. So let's say I have say all the even numbers between, 0 and 100. So I'm going to do this. So for I in range of 100, and then I'm going to have my condition, if I modulus 2, so remainder when divided by 2, if it is 0, that means it will, this is the condition I'm going to test each one. And then what will be my expression? What do I want over here? So this is going to be a very simple expression. It's just going to be I itself. So sometimes you don't want to do anything to the number, to the item. You just want to see if it passes some filter. If it passes a filter, then you just want to keep that number. All right, so this will give me all of the numbers between 0 and 100. Let's bring it back to 50 so it can fit, let's say 30. So it can fit on one line like that. All right, now, next one. Find all words in a sentence with more than 3 letters. So let's just say we have some sentence over here. And I'll just say sentence. And so I'll say Python is my favorite programming language in the world. All right, so let's just say I wanted to select each of the words in here that are more than 3 letters and put that in a list. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is just make sure I know how to split this up into a list of strings. So the split method will do this, and it automatically splits on a space. So this will get my list of strings. That's what I want. So I'm actually going to iterate through here. So for word in sentence dot split, and notice I put my list brackets at the beginning and at the end. And now I want to write my condition. So what I care about is if the word is greater than, or so not the word, the length of the word, I want it to be more than 3, so greater than 3. So here's my condition. And the last thing I want is just the expression. And here, again, just like this one, the expression is just the word itself. So I'm just filtering. I'm going through the list of words, and it's just selecting the ones that have more than 3 or 3 letters, so more than 3 characters. Okay, so it's filtered out is, my, in, and the. So that is kind of a key word that you'll hear a lot is filter. So this conditional statement acts like a filter. So you're passing all of this information, through some filter, and this is the filter. And what comes out on the other side is whatever expression you decide to do. And this expression is just the item itself. All right. now we're on this one. Extract words that start with T. So again, let's do this one. We can actually just use the same one. And maybe we should add some more words that start with T. Tis terrific. All right, great. So you know what? I will just copy and paste this down here and just write it. All right, great. All right, so we have a few more that will get caught in our filter. So our filter is, again, over here on the right-hand side. So I'm going to say word, and to begin with T, so I have 0 equals T. Okay, so I'm going to extract the very first character, and if that is T, then it will pass my filter and then be put over here. So if there are uppercase ones, and let's just say today, Python is my favorite programming language in the world, then it won't catch it. If you want to catch anything, you could say dot lower. So you have to remember about this method. This is a string, so all strings have the lower method, and that way it'll catch it over here like this. Okay, last one. Find all numbers that are divisible by 2, 3, or 5. So that is our filter. Are they? We're going to go through some set of integers. If they are divisible by one of these, then we're going to keep it. So I'll start with our square brackets. We will go, let's go for I in a range of 30. Okay, so we'll go from 0 to 29. And then our filter will be if I divisible by 2 or I divisible by 3 equals 0, or I divisible by 5 equals 0, like this. Then I have to have an expression. The expression will just be I itself. I just want to filter for these numbers. I'm not going to do anything to them. So here are all of them in 0 through 29 that pass this filter. So you can have a filter over here. What I wanted to show over here that is more complex. That's a compound filter that has many different conditionals, that are joined together by or, and. Okay, so that is some examples of conditional list comprehensions.